welcome back to Three Taste Buds. Thanks for joining us again. Today we are going to be talking about our WCW's Women Crush Wednesday. But before we get into that, I want to talk about our cocktail, our taste of the week. We are sipping on some mimosas with cupcake Prosecco. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen it before. You can get it anywhere. It's super affordable and it tastes delicious. Ladies, let's do a toast to each other for our WCW. Just to start with, hello to women, because we rule. We are everything. Like, women totally rule the world. I will go ahead and kick this thing off. My WCW is Issa Rae. I love her. There's so many reasons that she is my WCW, and I mean, there's so many reasons just to love her. First and foremost, though, for me personally, it's because she's super relatable. Like, when I see her, I see myself from her skin tone, from her hair texture. I think, like, I can look at her and see myself, and I think that's very important, especially in today's world of social media, where we're looking like at Instagram models all the time, and everybody, I'm sorry, just kind of looks fake, or they all look like carbon copies of each other. And so seeing her with her beautiful skin and her smile, her super white teeth, and all of her great natural hairstyles, I just look at her and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, she's so beautiful. And I mean, she just seems like super fun too, you know what I mean? Like, down to earth. Just looking at her Instagram, her IG stories, I'm always like, you know, she seems like she could be like one of the homies. Down to earth and friendly, and just like, you can just have mimosas with her, you know what I mean? Like, you see, like, you can just sit down and talk to her about anything. And her show is, I mean, come on, who doesn't love Insecure? She's so great, and I just feel like there's a little bit of all of us in Issa. So for me, that has to be my WCW. She's just great. And I just recently was like looking at her stories and all the other celebrities that she bought for her yacht party. And I'm like, see, when she was like,
shit.
And she was just like, exactly. And she was like twerking and taking all the dudes' shirts and everything. And I'm just like, see, that's just like how me and my friends do. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we're out, no, I haven't been on a yacht, but I'm just saying, like, when we go out, like, we're turning up. We're like, just seems like that's that cool person that you can just have fun with. But also, she's a freaking boss. You know what I'm saying? She's on all these covers of the magazine. I mean, just like gracing us with all of her beauty, and I just look at her and I'm just like, wow. And I do love that everybody on Insecure are like her real friends. So when you watch it, it just makes it even more enjoyable, because it's like, you guys are actually real friends, offset, like, outside of work. So that's my WCW. Issa, cheers to you. Cheers. Love you. Yes. Cheers.
And the thing I like about Issa too is she's like employing all these black people. Like, how great is that she's
doing? Women too.
And women, yeah.
I think like her full production crew, I believe, is all women.
Wow, I love that. I love it. Yep, she's awesome.
Okay, so my Women Crush Wednesday is Slick Woods. So Mia mentioned you know, Instagram models, and she started off as a different type of Instagram model. And she has, I guess you would say, is not what people think is traditional beauty. You know, she has striking features, just the energy and vibe. She has full lips. She has a very distinctive gap. Short hair, basically all bold. And then recently she just had a baby, but during her entire pregnancy, she was just out there showing that you don't have to look like a typical mom. Like, she would have her belly out, she would wear sheer clothes. Even in Rihanna's Savage Fenty fashion show, her stomach was all out. She just had pasties. And she's the type, she just does not care what people thinks. And I mean, she really has like a really, really great story. Her grandmother raised her because her mom was incarcerated. And if you have to see the picture of her mom, she is literally like a spitting image of.
She really is.
She looks exactly like her mom.
Same gap.
Yes, gap.
And she looks super young too.
And then actually right after the Savage Fenty fashion show, once she walked off the runway, she like just went into labor and had her baby. So basically she was in labor when she was on the runway.
That is crazy.
And then once she walked off, they rushed her to the hospital. Erykah Badu was her doula.
Like, seriously? First of all, how are you in a Rihanna fashion show? Like, the sun. Like, I was walking with you, like, right before I gave birth in a Rihanna fashion show.
Right.
And freaking Erykah Badu is your doula. Like, that is a crazy
Just like
story.
Just winning.
He already winning in life. Wasn't even born yet. Already winning.
But that was, that's my Women Crush Wednesday.
I love her, yeah. Just like Morgan was saying, like she's just unapologetically herself.
Yeah.
And you know, I came across, like I've always known of her, but I recently started following her. Like I went through all of her pictures and videos on Instagram, and I was like, oh my gosh, like how am I this late to the party? I need to be following her. She's so cute. I love her like raspy voice, and I just love people who just really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just gonna be who I am. And y'all just have to take that. Toast to Slick Woods.
Slick Woods. Cheers.
Cheers. Y'all.
All right, so my Woman Crush Wednesday, I have just changed it in the 9th hour. Is that what it's called, the 9th hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
8th, 9th,
Is it 8th?
5th.
Okay,
Know.
bye.
I think that is correct.
9th hour. Anyways,
What
I'm
does that
just
even mean? Just like a
like
late
the
hour?
last minute.
minute.
Oh, okay.
9th
9th hour.
Why would it be 9th? It's probably like, why
But
would
why
it
is-
be 11?
but why would it be 11 though?
Yeah.
Why don't you just say the last? Why don't they
Last
just say
minute.
the last minute?
My Woman Crush Wednesday is Remy Ma. So she just got on, like, she's on what's his name, Joe Budden's new show on Revolt, The State of the Culture. And she, to me, makes the show. I mean, I don't know if there's only been one episode, but the last one I saw, she's super funny and super real. And we already know this from, like, what is it called? Love and Hip Hop. And she, for me, changed a little bit of the franchise. Like, when you used to see it, you just thought, like, ratchet people. And not really, I didn't think that, but that's, like, the idea of it. Like, oh, these people are ratchet, or they're not making music, and they're just in the
Faking it.
studio.
Yeah.
Or doing...
Studio, man.
Yeah, like, a lot of studio hours.
Paying for that.
But, you know, she got out of jail, she gets on the show, and then she makes great music, and now she's pregnant, and she looks so great. She's losing all this weight. She just is, to me, amazing, and I love seeing people, you know, when they're down and out, and then this rise to greatness. And I feel like she's the epitome of, like, rising to greatness. And on the show, she's still, like, herself, but giving great advice and keeping it real. And that's what we love about Remy Ma, you know? So.
And I personally just love, like, I know this is old news now, but when she totally killed Nicki Minaj and sheathed her, so that's my favorite. I just, after that, I was just like, yes, because she totally, like, she bodied that.
So, to Remy Ma.
To Remy Ma,
Cheers.
WCW, cheers.
Yes.
You guys, first of all, we didn't even discuss that we have like this whole spread. Y'all, we've been so busy drinking, but you know, as you're drinking, it's important to also eat so you can soak it up. And Semhar has like provided this whole beautiful spread. I took like a picture overview of it, so if you guys can't see it here, I will insert it now. But there's just cheese and crackers and cookies and guac and hummus, and it's just so beautiful and delicious. Yes.
I mean, food is important, you know. You know,
It really is.
I love to eat. Also, you know, we talked a little bit about this off camera, but Serena Williams like deserves like hats off. Not only because, you know, she's an amazing person, but also she lost humbly. Like, people were booing, and she's told everyone, stop booing. We need to allow her to have this moment of winning. And Naomi Osaka, what's her last name? Something like that.
I forget her last name. We'll put it down below.
She's half Japanese and half Haitian. And she's interviews afterwards. She's like just so sweet.
Yeah.
I feel bad. And she was crying. She's like, I didn't want to beat her, and I'm sorry. I know everyone was cheering for her.
Yeah, totally congratulations to her, because I feel like she lost her her moment. You know what I'm saying? Just because of everything that was going on. And of course, it's not Serena's fault. It's just all the other stuff that was going on in the midst of, you know, what's his name, like the Like
ref.
totally
They
different.
say
Yeah,
umpire, but
it's a ref,
I
right?
think it's an umpire.
Umpire?
In tennis, it's an umpire?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, the umpire,
the
everybody
officials.
knows. Yeah.
We
Like
don't know.
being like rude and disrespectful, saying that she was
Yeah.
cheating. So it's just like a whole bunch of stuff was going on. And I just feel like Mamie couldn't get her moment to shine. This was such a huge moment.
Yeah.
And if you read in other like articles and like her whole story, like it was like obsessed and a huge fan of
Big
Serena.
fan, yeah.
So it's so like how cool, like I love this person and I'm playing against her. So even if she had lost, like that is a huge moment. Like I'm
That
playing
she
against someone that I'm a huge fan of,
Yeah.
and she won, and it was totally taken that moment, that you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's totally
The
taken
shot.
over her.
And you know, she even said when she was on the court, she was like, I was thinking like a tennis player. I just wanted to win. And then when I gave her a hug, I just remembered that I was actually a big fan of hers. And that just makes you like a little sad for her. And then she was crying. She's like, I really like look up to her and stuff.
Yeah.
And also I love that in all her interviews, she just makes sure that to remind everyone, I am half Haitian. Like this is who I am too. Don't remove that part of my life. So I love that. Like she just owns herself. you know? She's great.
I agree.
Wait, can we talk about, because this is about women, and I mean, this does not be a Women Crush Wednesday, but have you guys been listening to Queen Radio?
No,
I only watched it, listen to the clips. Was on Shade Room. I don't like
I
go
just hear
to
them
it
talk
and
about it
listen
on the read. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't listen to it.
What do you think after like just hearing the clips and like,
whatever she was saying and how it started and pulling receipts of who said what about the Cardi B's baby and her liking that Twitter post. I'm just like, this is so dumb. And I'm like, first of all, you guys are both like black women, rich AF.
And it's like you both can coexist, like
why
as
can't
female
both just
rappers.
be great? Like, I just don't understand that part. I think that's what's so annoying. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, just be like, you do your thing, she does her thing, and y'all are just like, y'all are rich. You know what I mean? Like, what is like y'all the beef and stuff is just so dumb to me. So I don't. Go ahead.
Me, I am a Nicki Minaj. Like I really love Nicki Minaj.
You still do?
I love her music. Like Chun Li. Like I mean, granted the video could have been a lot better. And I like her music. I really like her. But this radio show, I just feel like, why do you have all this time, like, to? I
thought it was to promote the album because it's not like it's not gonna stay on like for like it's not like a show forever. It's just like her thing for now and then.
But you know why promote it in this light? Like because she dissed what she was going to diss what's his name Charlamagne. She was going to diss Charlamagne because he had her as donkey of the day because she made this whole thing about Travis Scott and Kylie about how she
Stormy, whatever.
And he was like,
Charlamagne, not the baby.
Yeah, Charlamagne just totally was like, you have the number 2 song. Just have the number 2 song and be good.
Right. And usually songs that she's featured on, I can get with.
Like Monster.
Her whole fruit Monster is literally and will forever always be number 1. She killed that. I will never take that away from her. That's the best verse on the song. Like the whole payola thing, I was just like, because at first, like, I didn't even know what that was. And then I had to go and look it up, and I was like, so payola is when basically people, like artists or whatever, like they go to radio stations and they're paying them to do like spins of their records for them or get any type of airplay, even though, because you know, like back in the day, it used to be people are literally calling in and requesting songs. That's how you know when you have the hottest song, because the people are out there calling it in and making it number 1. And you go back to like 106 and Park, people were sending stuff in, and this is how you get to number 1. But now you can just go and drop off a bag of money or say like, I'm gonna do this favor for you and to get me to number 1, because people are like, how's this number 1 and apparently no one likes it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
That's not what they're supposed to do. You got behind this whole label to push your music. But that's for your label, and that's why people sign to big labels to push your music.
It used to be illegal. It was like back in like 1953 or something. Like I was like reading up on all this.
I'm saying like somebody rabbit hole.
I didn't stop. Like I wanted to know because I'm like, yo, I'm tired of hearing this word. I'm tired. I was like, is this an app or something? Like I thought it was something new. And I go on there and it's like, it's called like the Payola Act of like 1953. I'm like making a date or something. And it was illegal, but it wasn't for music. It was for something else where people were paying off people for certain things or whatever. So this is like days way back. So I'm just surprised, like I'm just hearing this now that Nicki, it's all about Nicki. Now I'm just now hearing about Payola. So I just had to like go in and like research, but anyway, why is she getting upset with Travis Scott if he's like coupling his album with T-shirts or whatever type of sales?
Tickets.
Or whatever it was.
Can we get
It's
a bundle deal? That's that's thinking smart.
I thought that was smart. It's all
Sure
this
is.
marketing stuff. So I'm just like, why is she coming at him? Like, just let him live. And you live. Do what you gotta do to get your album up there. You got a whole Cream Radio trying to promote this stuff. So like, let him do his thing and you do your thing.
Also, and Nicki does wear a lot of wigs that Little Kim already wore, so let's see.
And have we seen the visuals from whatever upcoming video? I don't pay attention. I don't know what song.
I haven't seen it.
And like, it was totally
Barbie
like Crush on
Dreams.
You. Like, and I was just like,
wait, Nicki did that? Oh my god.
It was just a lot of wigs and a lot of like, colors. I like Nicki, so it was. I like the video. I like the song. I think it was great. I just don't like the comparison. It's like, this is a legend. That's how people should start thinking of Little. This is a freaking legend. So just pay homage to the legend.
all right, guys. Well, I guess that's it for our WCW. Like I said in the beginning, these girls are my WCWs. We worked so hard to try to get our schedules and everything together film these videos for you guys. So whoever is out there watching, thank you so much, because it actually takes work, y'all. It really does. So we're really doing the damn thing. I'm proud of us. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please follow us on Instagram. I will make sure that I include our Instagram handle or name, whatever we call it. I don't know what cool kids are calling it. Handle? Name? Whatever. I think that was for Twitter. Handle?
I think it's still the same.
All right, well, it'll be at the end of this video and down in the description below. If you guys have any video ideas that you want us to, or topics that you want us to discuss, please put down in the comments below. Also, please let us know what your who your WCW is. I mean, there's just so many great women who are doing wonderful things out there. We're about to go ahead and get into these snacks, all right? Bye, you guys.
Bye.